Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your buddy Chevy here. Man, I'm coming with another Talking with Chevy. Man, church this morning was great. Got me really thinking about some of the things that, have been going on in my life, some of the things that are going on in some of my friends' life and co-workers and so forth. And one of the things that stood out that wasn't even part of the service was, what am I doing as a man, as the leader of my house, as the one that everybody looks towards? Now, guys, let me tell you something. Some of y'all say that, oh, I've got a woman that, she does her own thing. She's very hard-headed. She doesn't listen to me. She doesn't follow my direction. Well, let me tell you something. Whether you believe it or not, that woman is still looking at you. She's looking to see what you do. And there are women out here that will test a man and test a man and test a man, and they are doing it just to see what he will do. Too many men out here failing. Now, am I saying I haven't failed? Oh, boy. I have failed a lot. But I took a step back. And I looked at the decisions I was making, the life I was living, how my kids were looking at things. Some of y'all know this, but I recently, back in June, got full possession of my kids. I'm still fighting in court. Trying to fight in court to get full custody of my kids. Even though I have them, but that's another story for another day. But I had to look back and see what changes I needed to make, what direction I needed to go. And with that step back, I looked at my kids and I saw a lot of them in me, a lot of me in them. And it was a little nerve-wracking when I started thinking about what direction are they going to go? What direction in life are they going to take? Are they going to come up with excuses of why they can't do what they need to do? And then I looked at my spouse and I tried to figure out whether or not she was really looking in my direction, if she was really trying to follow my lead. And the life that I was choosing to live at that time was not one that was worth following. It's a man's job to change. It's a man's job to mentally grow. A man isn't about how big your muscles are or how much money you make, what car you drive, what kind of house you live in, what kind of job you have. A man is about taking care of your responsibilities. A man is a leader. It is a man's job to lead his family in the right direction. It is your job as a man to lead your family emotionally, financially, spiritually. And a lot of us fail to see that. This new life in society that everybody seems to think is the right way. You can live your life the way you want to. But facts are facts. Truth is truth. And you got to understand, when you want to be a leader, you have to take that sword and that shield and you got to go into battle. You have to use that shield to protect your family from all the threats out there. And all those threats ain't just, somebody's going to hurt my wife or somebody's going to hurt my kids. No. Everything. When the devil comes at you, you use that shield to protect. You stand in front. When there's financial issues, you're the one that takes that extra step, whether it be get another job or work more hours, whatever the case may be. It is your job to do that. When it comes to the emotional side, you're the one that's got to stand strong. And I know, man, it's hard sometimes. It's hard to stay strong because we have emotions too. But it's time for you to stand up and be that emotional strength for your family. You're the one that tells them it's going to be okay and show them that it's going to be okay. They can read through it. They can see your lies if you're lying about it. Believe that it's going to be okay. Pray that it's going to be okay. And know deep down inside that everything is going to be okay. Spiritually, if you were just going off and doing your own thing and moving around and not trying to teach your children and your family morals and do certain things together, like going to church or praying together or being around good people, keeping your spirits up, then you ain't acting like a man. You're acting like a child. It is your job as a man. Stand up. Do what's right. Don't go out there and try to huff and puff. Go out there, use your mind. Improve yourself to improve your family, because your wife and your kids are looking at you. And if you aren't a fighter, they won't be a fighter. If you are allowing certain things to go on, they will allow certain things to go on. And as a man, I want you to sit there and ask yourself, when you look at your kids, how would I feel if my kid did this? If my kid followed these footsteps? If my kid did the same thing I'm doing right now? And if the answer is no, it's time to change. All right, y'all. I think I said enough. It was something that was really on my mind. I hope everybody has a great week, a great holiday season. I love you, and I'll be looking at you next time. God bless.